What's going on YouTube? Kronos here, and welcome to another PSO2 video. So I guess technically I can't really even call this a PSO2 video. Just going to be a little bit of a talk of my journey through the entire Twitch landscape when it comes to Phantasy Star. Realistically, I'm going to apologize in advance. This title, at least for the video itself, at the point of recording, the one I have in mind probably isn't the best title, and it may feel a little clickbaity, but I just wanted to talk about a few things because I've had quite a few questions since everything's been going on with PSO2 about what I plan to do with my Twitch channel, so on and so forth. And I feel like what, we can go ahead and address this in a video and really talk about it really quick because a lot of things you guys have no idea about. But if you're new to the channel, I don't know why this is the first video you're watching, but I'm Chrono. I do content over here on YouTube daily. Would much appreciate a subscribe. We're working our way up towards that 10K mark by the end of the year, closing in on 7K pretty quickly. And I appreciate all of the support up to this point. But let's jump into this. So realistically, I don't know how long this video is going to be. Hopefully not too crazy long, but I do want to talk a few things about what's been going on. So I do get questions occasionally asking, about Twitch partnership, or what am I going to be doing with my channel, so on and so forth. So fun fact that you guys probably don't know, I hit the ability to apply for Twitch partnership months ago, before NGS came out, actually sometime during the PSO2, like the base PSO2 era. I want to say back at the beginning of episode 6, maybe a little bit after episode 6. And it was an exciting moment. I was super happy about it, and applied for Twitch partnership and all that good stuff. And like most people who apply for Twitch partnership at the very beginning, a lot of people that wouldn't tell you all the time, they don't want to make too much hype about this sort of thing or disappoint their audience or anyone else along those lines. I didn't get answered. It didn't go through. Granted, I just reached the what they were looking for, like the bar that they were setting for to be able to apply for partnership. It's not guaranteed partnership, but I reached that bar and I jumped at it immediately. If anyone knows, I've been streaming, viewership is always up and down. It's difficult to keep things going consistently unless you take a lot of risks or get very lucky. Part of what I've always said is, to be a successful streamer to an extent, you have to fully believe that everything is within your control, that you absolutely control your destiny. But understand that you have to get lucky, that it is straight up luck as to why you're there, and most of your success isn't completely on your shoulders. Reality speaking, a lot of it has to do with help from others, and again, just getting lucky. So this Twitch viewership, I know, goes up and down. When I saw the ability to apply, I did instantaneously, and I got denied. It sucked, because I only told my closest friends. I was like, hey, look, dude, I did this. Oh, I'm gonna go for it. I'm gonna make it. It was pretty disheartening at first. But I realized something. Their guidelines, now again, if anyone from Twitch is watching this, I don't mean this in any sort of ill will, of course, but their guidelines for partnership are a bit misleading. There are some goals they're looking for you to hit, but realistically what they're looking for is those goals to be consistent, or for you to drastically outshine the goals you're looking for you to be far above and beyond what they were looking for beforehand. And I mean like way above. Now I'm not going to talk about the specifics of what they're looking for on their own. I mean, you can check those sort of things out on Twitch's website, but they're looking for like crazy high numbers, basically to facilitate that you're going to be working with them. There's a lot of other things that go into it. I'm not a legal advisor, so I'm not going to tell you about any of those contracts and things of that sort, but there's a lot of things that go into it that are very important that you have to but go on a limb for. And if we're being perfectly honest, Twitch doesn't do the best job of advertising their actual, all of their creators. Discovery is pretty difficult because the barrier to entry for streaming is very low. It is extremely saturated, meaning that everyone can do it. So making yourself shine and be unique is pretty difficult. So realistically speaking, they're looking for something that's going to be beneficial moving forward, because once you got partnership, that's it, you got it. You could lose all of your viewers the next day once they apply you for partnership, and that's it, you're in. They don't take partnership away, at least as of right now. Maybe there is some certain circumstances where they would, but as of right now, once you got it, that's it, it's over. Like you're in, you're good to go. So being advantageous, applying at certain times tends to be what a lot of smaller content creators that are on the uprise do. And again, I did it as well. But realistically, they're looking for something more consistent, being able to hit those numbers repeatedly to show that your stream has grown over time to that amount and you still have room to grow and move forward. At the time, I just reached it and got lucky one month, so I went for it. didn't stay, but the ability to apply continues to remain. So it kind of sucks because it's like one of those things where it's this this fruit hanging that's just out of your grasp. You know that you could, you could reach up for, but realistically you don't get a hold of it, and it's a bit of a pain realistically. But fast forward over to NGS launch, and you know, my gripes with the game aside, because that's a whole different video itself that we're going to talk about. I'm a huge fan of PSO2. I've enjoyed NGS quite a bit, and as a content creator, it's been very good to me. So I appreciate all the support that you guys have shown me, all the support on YouTube, all the support on Twitch has been fantastic. And realistically, guys, that goal, that marking that they have has been, I've been hitting that for about a month or two now of what they're looking for, but we do need to remain consistent. So with PSO2 currently on the decline, it is kind of difficult. A lot of players have completed all the content that is in the game currently for them to do. They don't care about, the event or whatever else is going on, and they're moving on to do other stuff until content they're looking for comes out. Again, we're going to talk about this in another video, but realistically speaking, it's on the decline. Game's not dead, but you got to wait for some content that you care about. The same thing happened in Final Fantasy 14 for me for a while, and for a lot of other players that are playing other things. Granted, I guess 14 is not the greatest example since it's currently on the uprise again with a lot of new players and all the stuff they've been going on with. But it's something that, as someone who's played a game for a very long time, someone who plays MMOs all the time, I'm used to. It's something that, that's why we have other MMOs that we play. That's why we shift around and play other stuff and have a good time. But basically what I'm trying to say at the moment is that partnership application, something that I actually still am gonna be doing, that I still do. It is something that if you guys are curious about it, like, hey, look, are you gonna apply for a partner or anything along those lines? I'm gonna put this in perspective for you guys. GM Custom, if you guys watch him over on Twitch, he's the other person I know of that streamed as much as I did for base PSO2 back in the day, playing JP and things like that. He had a larger audience than I did, but realistically, he was also there longer than I was. And he pulled an audience from playing Gundam Versus as well, which is a really good player at that, by the way. If you guys haven't seen him, he's super, super cool. GM's a fantastic individual. Definitely recommend checking him out. Fantastic Kirby emotes. Regardless, he just got partnered, I want to say a few months ago. Like with the whole NGS thing or whatever, like he just got partnered, and he's been at this much longer than I have. I know he's hit that mark much earlier than I did. So realistically speaking, I'm not too blown away by the fact that I haven't gotten there just yet. Now, we do have other individuals that are, that are beyond that point, right? Like Anibal did very well. He got partnered and then he actually went over to YouTube, which was kind of crazy to me. But again, everyone has their own moves. They make their own decisions. So more power to you, my dude. Keep doing your thing. But there are different tiers and things of that sort. Realistically, the problem is currently Twitch's partnership process isn't always the easiest. It doesn't always set the same for everyone across the board, and it doesn't favor the smaller streamer. It's kind of difficult. It's really hard to get to that point, which is why when I say this, when a lot of the people say this, your support means the world to us. Not, you giving me your $5 or you having to donate or anything like that. Just you guys hanging out and just being a part of the streams is awesome, and I appreciate every single one of you guys. Even while making this video, I know most of you guys who watch these videos aren't subscribed, though a lot of you guys have, and I appreciate that beyond anything I could ever explain. But the whole point of this video is to let you guys know I'm working on it. I'm working on moving us towards trying to get that partnership status, because realistically we're hard locked on emotes. We've been past the amounts of what they want from us as far as sub goals for emotes. We've been way past that for a while now. Like way past that. Realistically, if you go with people have made the comments like, as much money as you probably made Twitch, it's crazy you haven't been partnered. To be honest, I feel you, but I don't have control of the system, so I'm just working with what I can. But realistically, we're working on it. We're doing our best. We're pushing forward. So all I can say is thank you to the guys who have been supporting me. Thank you to all of you guys who have been hanging out in the streams. Thank you guys who sub over here on YouTube, who watch my videos, who comment. Maybe not everything is to your liking. Maybe, you guys do tend to make your feelings known, let's say. So I do appreciate you guys, and I am still paying attention. I am still working. I'm still pushing forward, and I will continue to all the way until I can't, basically. But If you guys made it all the way to the end of this video, you're one of the real ones. I appreciate you. If you guys have anything to say, toss it in the comments below. Again, just be kind to one another. Appreciate it. I'm not going to say all the whole spiel I usually do, but links in the description. You guys can find what you need there. And I'll see you guys in tomorrow's video. Take care. And yeah, peace out.